Hey guys, I'm coming to you guys now with a new deck profile of a deck I like to call well, modernized, I guess. You kind of saw the background. You might have saw that too, and whatever. It's like a +1 deck I was playing a while back, but essentially it has Yang Zings in it now, which is probably a cool addition because it makes the deck a lot more aggressive, which is most likely the engine that the clowns were gonna do, but the clowns just add a complementary engine in this list. So anyways, as always, I forgot to shut the door. Anyways, so this deck allows you to go into a lot of powerful dudes like Baxia or Chaofang, and those guys are pretty good. So, anyways, we're gonna start off with the regular triple Mermello, as always. I do this in like every deck these days. So triple Mermello, it's like a really good card. And definitely it's really good to draw it going first. And it's okay going second, but like if your opponent can't respond with an established board, like this is a very hard card to beat over because like you can just beat down your opponent with this. Because if you like add bottomless, then I noticed this over the weekend that you can just set the bottomless, and if your opponent summons anything bigger than 1500, which you'd have to summon a 1700 monster to kill this, you can just bottomless it. So it's very good in the grind game. So that's why I really like this card. So. Moving on to the Yang Jing lineup, so we're playing double Chowin and double Susano, and then one of each of these guys. But the reason I'm not playing multiple Jiaotu is because we don't play Creation in this list, because that card's like just very slow and it's not very versatile. Like it only gets us Yang Jings and it's very easy to play around, or MST or whatever. So, anyways, like also that card's just really inconsistent because our Yang Jing engine isn't very big. So with these 7 cards, like the most important ones. Like, the reason I'm playing 2 of each of these is because Chowin's, like, the best one, because it can summon itself back and just make huge combos. And then Susano is just because he's the level 4. Originally, I was only playing 1, but I felt like I wanted another Yang Jing. Let's just put in the second one of this guy. Plus, he's huge, so that's another thing. And these guys are kind of just all complementary. Like, Bixie is okay. I was thinking of playing the wind guy, but that guy's really bad, too. So, like, Bixie is just if you play against, like, Cosmo or some shit, or you can just delete yourself from all traps. Practically. And then this is also like for Cosmo-ish. I don't know, it's pretty good against Pepe too. Right now there's none that really like protect something against monster effects, I don't think. So these are like what we have. And then like Susano, it's not really for the synchro ability, it's just because it's a cool guy and he's really big. And then these 3 are just the tuners, which is like really important. And I'm only playing 1 Jiaotu because he's played such a minimal Yang Jing lineup that if you manage to draw this with 2 Yang Jings, you're like actually god. So that's the 7 Yang Jings. Those guys are really cool. They work really well. So they just add a lot of synchro plays. Moving into the Greydle lineup, which is like really cool in this deck. So we're playing triple Alligator, double Eagle, and Slime. These guys are all really cool. Slime's like really cool because when Chaofeng dies, you can actually search Slime, which is like really cool. So you can just constantly keep going. Then moving into the like Performage, and I'm not, if you haven't seen my videos, I'm not playing Cobra because it doesn't trigger off of anything that isn't Impact, and we already have stuff that can trigger off of Impact. Oh, by the way, all the Yang things don't trigger off of Impact. So. Then we're playing triple Hat Tricker. This card's really broken. You can just summon it and it's really good. I might cut this down to 2, but for now it's at 3 with 1 damage Yoku. This card helps you. It helps you make Amaterasu to get back your banished Chewin, which is really cool. So yeah. I'm still considering cutting 1, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm not playing, like, I didn't say this, but I'm not playing Diane in this list. So, like, I wanted extra rank 4 spam. So that's the main deck, or the monsters, I guess. 20 monsters. They're pretty cool. They all kind of, like, work together in some way or other. Then we play Triple Impact. It's really good. Double Instant Fusion. In case you guys do our rank 4 plays or synchro plays. So this card's really cool. And then finally we're playing 1 Path. Because Path is actually pretty cool too. Path, like, it's almost always live except when you don't draw Yang Jing. So that's like the problem with it. That's why I'm only playing 1 and not like 2 or 3. Which I was considering. But since you have so little Yang Jings, you want to be able to recycle them. So this card goes through. Like, you go through, if you draw 1 Yang Jing, you're going through them so fast. If you draw 2, you're almost through all of them in like turn 3. Because of all the plays you can do. And we're playing, so then we're playing triple Fiendish Chain, triple Mirror Force. These 3 are just really huge backup. So, like, because Dweller's a huge problem, so we just want to negate Dweller and Mirror Force Dweller. anything else that can like try to beat over us. So that's the point of those. It's just very, very aggressive lineup. And we're playing still the double split. I didn't want to play 3 still because the Yangjings don't trigger off these, but this card's still amazing. So, because if you can resolve this card with a Yangjing on board, most likely you're winning because of how much like popping you can do. And we're playing a Deep Dark, Traptrix, Triple Nightmare, Time Space, Bottomless, Solemn, and finally Vanities. Yeah, those guys are all really cool. So these 4, of course, are just for Traptrix targets. So yeah. I didn't want to play second Time Space. I don't know why. I just like this card a lot. So if I find it to second Time Space, I might cut it, but it's still in hand. So that's like the main deck. It's 14 traps, 6 spells, 20 monsters. Moving into the extra deck. The extra deck is like a really cool thing because of how it looks. So we're playing the 1 Norden. The first time I probably played 1 Norden with 2 instant fusions, but it works. So sorry, because as soon as you resolve the first one, you probably won't need a second one, because you can Baxia this back, which is kind of broken, but you can do it. 1 Valmung. I don't make this too often, but if you make this with the level 3 guy that doesn't allow him to be destroyed by battle, your opponent has to destroy him by card effects, and also you can like Norden this guy back, and then do stuff like that. So that's really cool. So he like he's mainly just to get you into your rank 4 engine too. So when you don't have like multiple level 4s and hat trick, if you have like multiple like Yangjings and hat trigger, you can just get into your rank 4 engine with this card. So it's really cool, and it's better than Haster in my opinion because it can keep your Yangjing engine flowing. And then 1 Cataster. I don't know how I'm gonna play this card. This card's like really bad, but I had room for it, so I didn't want to play Armadius because I wanted outs to some stuff, and Yangjings failed to have like aggressive outs. So 1 Red Wyvern, because Red Wyvern can pop shit, and that's really cool. Originally I was playing the Horus dude, but he's not very good. I was just playing him because he was a Wyvern, and you could like do stuff with that, but Red Wyvern's much better. And then finally Yazi for like a 7. You don't make this guy too often, but when you do, you can just like pop so many cards, because you like pop it, then you get your Yangjing, and it's like really like cool. And then Baxia, of course, because this card is like really broken. Like originally the concept of bringing out Baxia and a Traptrix deck was really broken, because that's the kind of the point of it. Like you want to Traptrix Murmello and Grave so that you can go like Baxia, sack a Yangjing. Like let's say your board looks like something like this, and this is like in your grave. The kind of the point was like Baxia effect, target, and then you like sack this off, summon this, and you like go summon a dude from your deck, and then you just go off. So like that was kind of, and it just popped a lot. It just pops a lot of scales, which is kind of the point. And that's why this card's like really like, that's why Murmello is like really broken in this deck. Any deck with Baxia, yeah, you can make Baxia. Murmello's really good in immediately, because like you can just do a lot of shit. So because Baxia is like it's a really good card. Like I cannot like say how good this card is, and I got it for $2. Like this card's so broken. Spark. I don't know. This card's just to protect everything. It's mainly made just with Baxia, just so you can protect Baxia, and that's kind of the point of this guy. And then Spark, so we can sack off our Yangjings to get other dudes, or sack off our Greydles. And then Greydle Dragon, because we still make this. And this card's actually a combo piece to make this card, Chao Fang. This card is probably one of the most broken cards I've seen in a long time. If you like, because it doesn't take it, like this is probably the most broken Yangjing card besides Baxia. Because what it can do is you just, so when you summon it, if you don't know what this guy does, so like it just locks you out of everything. So when this card is when this synchro summon card is on the field, your opponent cannot. I'm just gonna put it down. Cannot activate the effects of the monsters with the same attribute as this card. So no, sorry. I'll read that again. While this synchro summon card is on the field, your opponent cannot activate effects of monsters with the same original attribute as Yangjing monsters for the synchro summon of this card. So which means if you make this with even 1 Chuin, then your opponent's already locked off from using all their clowns. Like that's pretty good. Well, by all I mean like Trick Clown and Damage Juggler, but Damage Juggler is the most important. And then if that didn't get good enough, when this synchro summon card is destroyed by battle or by card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 tuner monster from your deck to your hand. So this means you can add Slime when this thing dies. You could add Baylor if you really wanted to play that. Like, think about that. You could search a Veiler. And then I think the last effect's pretty good too. And then when an opponent's monster is destroyed, you can summon a monster. You can summon a Yangjing monster from your deck with the same original type. So this card is absolutely broken. Like, this gets you way more pluses than Trishula, which is why I'm playing it over Trishula. Because this card is just so good. Like, or by card effect. So if you could kill a clown, you just summon Chuin. So this card is really good. And yeah, so it took a lot of time to prepare this extra deck, but Chafang, really good. Chafang. Really broken card. And then finally, Abyss Dweller, Castel, Diamond Dyer, Honor Arc, and the one obligatory Amaterasu. Because I play this card in like every deck now. I find this card is just super broken with any deck that has clowns. And with the Chuins, you can just like... Originally, I wasn't playing this card. I was playing a Dark Rebellion over it, or XYZ Rebellion off of it. Or, yeah, Rebellion off of this. So, eventually, I was just like, okay, so I just put the 3 material. I was like, okay, sometimes I have 3 materials. And I noticed you can summon your banished Chuin back. So I was like, oh wait, you can combo super hard with this and recycle Chuin. So I found like this card was super broken. So yeah. That's like the main, that's like the whole deck, I guess. Thank you all for watching this strange, but I guess okay deck. And yeah. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And yes, this is the Phantom Armor, signing out.